everyone, welcome to the Zone to Speak podcast. I'm your host, Juliana.
Hey everyone, at Zone to Speak, I know how important it is to stay healthy, strong, and ready for every ride, workout, and adventure. That's why I am sharing some amazing discounts on products I personally love, designed to support your health, performance, and overall well-being, whether you are an athlete or just looking to feel your best. Psych Plus. Their smart pump is a game changer, compact, efficient, and perfect for keeping your tires road and gravel ready. Plus they have radar tail lights, smart trainers, smart fans, and more. Get 10% off the smart pump and 5% everything else. 15% off New Zest. Fuel your body with clean, plant-based nutrition. Their clean, lean protein provides a high-quality, easily digestible protein source with no artificial additives. Perfect for recovery and sustained energy. Plus they have Good Green Vitality, which is packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants to support your immune system and overall wellness. 20% off First Endurance, top-tier endurance nutrition designed to support hydration, recovery, and sustained energy for long days on the bike or any endurance activity. 35% off Frey Skincare, made for active lifestyles, designed for skin that sweats. Their all-natural vegan and cruelty-free products keep your skin protected and fresh. I have been using Frey for about 10 years and my skin stays young and has never had a breakout since. 10% off Cold Age, high-quality supplements to support your health, from multivitamins to probiotics, collagen, and more. I personally take the women's fermented vitamins, the collagen, and creatine. 10% off Clearly Not Coffee, a delicious coffee alternative made from functional ingredients like mushrooms, maca, cinnamon, and rhodiola, designed to give you calmer energy, sharper focus, and immune support. I take this every morning. I love how it tastes, and I don't have any energy crash during the day. 15% off Omre Supplements, premium supplements to support your training, recovery, and everyday health. And there's something special from me, your host. As a certified integrative health, nutrition expert, and holistic life coach, I'm offering 25% off personalized nutrition and life coaching with Genki Wellness. If you want to optimize your health, improve your energy, or simply feel your best, head to bemoregenki.com. For all discounts, check out the episode description. Use code ZONE2SPEAK at checkout and let these incredible products support your health and performance. Now, let's get into the episode. And we are off. Welcome back to Zone to Speak. In this episode, I sit down with the incredible Ana Vitória Magalhães, also known as Tota, a rising star in professional cycling. From the streets of Brazil to the toughest races in Europe, Tota has carved out her own path in the world of cycling with grit, passion, and relentless determination. She's not just a racer, she's an aggressive breakaway specialist, a national champion, and the first Brazilian woman to sign with a world tour team. I will dive into her journey from football to cycling, her bold racing style, and what it means to push the boundaries in a sport that is still growing in South America. I will also ask Tota about her challenges of being a Brazilian cyclist in the European peloton and the pressure of representing her country at the highest level. Whether you are an aspiring racer, a cycling fan, or just someone who loves the story of perseverance and ambition, this episode is packed with inspiration. Let's get to it. Tota, welcome to Zone to Speak.
Thank you. Super happy to be here. So yeah, let's chat.
Cool. So I was doing a little bit of search on you. I don't know how much you have done, but I read that you did some football, soccer, as some call it, before cycling. Of course, Brazil national sport is football. People are crazy about football. cycling is more of a mode of transportation, pleasure, leisure. Sports is starting to grow there. So how did you start getting into this sport?
Yeah, so yeah, I used to play soccer for like 10 or 12 years and like on really professional way. Then I got an invite to study the high school in United States, and at this time I didn't want to become like a really professional soccer player. Then I stopped. Like I was playing like as a hobby, and yeah, my whole family rides for fun. They do normally like Christmas ride together
Nice.
until the Christ the Redeemer. and and yeah, like I asked my mom to join. She told me like, yeah, but you need to train a little bit. Then I started training. Like we are more or less like 30 on the family that rides, so it's like a big group. And yeah, I did the first my first Christmas ride with them on 2015, and since then, yeah, riding, it's like, yeah, part of me.
Cool. It's funny you mentioned that because I saw one of your videos when you were in Brazil, I think for this past Christmas. And I was thinking maybe you got them into cycling because I saw you're like, oh, my mom is coming back from her ride. And so it was the other way around.
Yeah, the other way around. Like my grandpa also rides, so yeah, it's really nice to see them. And also like it's really special to, well, cycling now is my hobby, but it's it's my work, and but it's also my hobby, and to share this with them, it's super special.
Yeah, I bet. Super special to have, you know, they understand you, they get you.
Yeah, they understand racing. My dad that like rides less, still he like really watch the races, and he really likes woman cycling, so it's, yeah, it's pretty nice, I would say.
Yeah. And how was the cycling scene in Brazil when you were starting out?
Like there was some amateurs. Like I am from Rio, so it's a big city, so it's a little bit difficult to train there. But we have like national park, and you can ride there with no cars. So like climbing in Rio is quite nice. We have one climb that is called Vista Chinesa, and it's like a 5K climb with 9% average, so it's a pretty hard climb. And yeah, like for amateur, it's really nice to ride in Rio, as in like if you have 2 hours, 3 hours in your day to like, yeah, get out of like the city, the cows. It's pretty nice. And so when I started, there was quite some yeah, amateurs there, but I didn't have the I don't know, like I didn't have the contact with professional ones, you know. And yeah, I think that was the difficult on like on the beginning, that I didn't have any friends, or yeah, from my age, nothing. It was always like friend of my mom, you know. So yeah, I think that was the hardest part. But still, like today when I go back to Brazil, it's like huge right now. It's not like, it's like the amateur scene is really really big, but then the professional, no.
Yeah. Yeah, because yeah, I'm Brazilian as well, and I
Mhm.
don't spend a lot of time in Brazil as much as I would like to. We were there, my husband and I were there last September, and we did the climb, Vista Chinesa, all the way to Corcovado, and
Nice,
the,
no? It's
it's
nice.
it's super nice. It's a good, challenging climb, but the views make it so pleasant.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Like,
yeah, I haven't seen many professionals
yeah,
coming
the
out of
nice
there.
part is like you are on a big city, like really chaotic city, and then you have like a national park on the middle, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that's the, yeah,
I
that's
don't know
the
if
nice.
it still is, but that's the largest urban forest in the
Yeah,
city
yeah.
globally. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's pretty magical.
Yeah.
And how was your move from, did you move from the US to Europe or from Brazil to Europe?
Yeah, no, I didn't go to United States.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you ended up not going
Yeah.
to the high school there with the soccer team.
In
Okay.
Brazil. Yeah. And then in 2022, I got an invite to race La Vuelta. My first race in Europe was La Vuelta.
Wow, throwing
Yeah.
you into the deep end.
And I was like, okay, if I survive here, I can survive whatever it takes, you know? And then, yeah, I raced La Vuelta, as in like a stagiaire for a team,
Was
Spanish team.
that with Big Ink?
No, was with Soltec. So
Okay.
it's a small Conti team from Spain. And then, yeah, like I did a really good network there. Like I got to meet people. And then like I signed for Biscaya Durango, was my first really Conti team here in Spain in 2023. So 2 years ago. Yeah, almost 2 years and something. And yeah, then like I came to Spain in 2023, didn't know how to speak Spanish, learned. But yeah, since then I'm living here in Spain. I really like it. Like I think it's really similar to Brazil, as in like the vibe. um so yeah, like super happy. I feel really at home here. I was living in Basque country, so it was a little bit like different than Girona now, because there it rains a lot. So,
Yeah.
and like winter is really winter. But yeah, I was always like, if I survive here, then I survive other places, you know. And then yeah, I survived, and then moved to Girona last year.
Nice. Yeah, I first heard of you because I also moved here last year, and I was recommended to go to this mechanic bike project.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
Girona, and he was like, "Oh, you're also Brazilian. You need to meet this family, and you need to meet Tota." And then when I look you up, I was like, "Oh my god, she needs to come on the podcast." So I'm so happy you're here.
yeah. Me too, really.
Um, so okay, so incredible. 2023, you signed for a continental team.
Yeah,
Barely 2 years later, you are in a world tour
yeah.
team,
Big.
big team, Movistar. How are you feeling? How are you taking it all in?
Like I'm always like I say to everybody that I don't have rush. I know where I want to go, but I don't have rush. I'm not in a rush. And yeah, like everything came super fast. Like I went for my first Olympic Games also.
That's right.
And yeah, I think like I really like to learn, and I think I'm a fast learner. So that's why I think I did like some quite big steps in 2 years. And yeah, like I'm living my dream, you know. Like since the day I came to Spain, I'm always saying like, yeah, I'm living my dream, but truly I'm living my dream. And being part of Movistar is like, yeah, it's huge. Like I didn't know that like I could improve more, and that there was like such a big instructor on the team and all the information. So yeah, I'm learning a lot, and having like Marlon Heuser, Liane Lippert, two like cyclists that I'm a huge fan, being my teammates now. It's like, wow, yeah,
Yeah.
crazy to believe it, but yeah, um,
Mind blowing, I
yeah,
bet, to have people you look up to now be your teammates. But I hope you know you earned this spot, you know?
yeah.
And
Like I just wish that I don't get used to it. You know, I just want to, yeah, feel like I'm living my dream still day by day.
yeah, I see what you're saying. I think, yeah, only time will tell, on your journey and everything I'm sure you're going to continue to conquer more and more. And I think you have this attitude. You're already saying it, you're every day, you're living your dream. So I don't think you change in a good, positive way of evolving.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, like I don't want to stay like wake up and be on my comfort zone. Whereas I want to like wake up and see like, yeah, I'm here. I'm wearing this movie star kit, you know. Fuck, that's so sick.
Yeah. Yeah. And you are known for being aggressive rider who loves a breakaway. What draws you to that racing style? Just comes naturally?
Yeah, I guess so. Like I really like to attack. I prefer attacking than defending myself. And I like on the last 2 years that I was on a county team, I had this freedom. So yeah, I think like people I needed people to get to know me, and I found that way. I really like to attack, to like feel the race, think I'm a true racer, and yeah, like I really enjoy it.
And what are the lessons you have learned from being in a pro peloton?
First, like for sure is believing in yourself. I think everyone there is super strong, and yeah, I think that's the mentality part, that you have it or you don't, and I think that's the thing that, yeah, for example, Demi Vollering or Malin Hoyser have it, you know like they really believe in themselves, and they think they can win. And I think that's the thing, that's the key, and also like, yeah, try to have less mental fatigueness as possible. Like for me, for sure, the head is the thing, that's the key. Everyone there is super strong. Probably like, yeah, 90% of the peloton has more or less the same power, and the mentality, that's the key. And yeah, like enjoy, really, because like for example, I love racing, and like after finishing a race I'm already like thinking about the next one. And and I think that's something that, yeah, I think it's like the little kid inside, that you cannot let it die. And yeah, yeah, I would say enjoy it and have a relaxed mind about
Yeah.
pressure and stuff.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail in the head because it's true when you stop to think about it. Of course, there are some people that might um, come out more in the peloton, like Wolverine or Kopecky, but at the end of the day, more or less, like you said, everybody has about the same power.
Yeah,
You have every most teams have a very good support for the physical training, nutrition, and everything. So it does come a lot to the mind. How strong is your mind to get you through tough moments? How strong is your mind to keep the kid alive? How strong is your mind to yeah, to keep going and believe in yourself? You can never stop believing in yourself or be um what's the word I'm looking for? When you look around and you see all these strong people and
yeah,
self doubt, you can't,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no room for it.
True. Like to know that that's your place also,
Exactly. Yeah.
And of course, like when you get to a world tour team, you have a little bit more of pressure for result and stuff. Like, yeah, you go to the race, and yeah, the team wants to win, But yeah, like I don't know, pressure is a privilege, no? So think
100%.
have this in your mind that, yeah, like okay, I'm feeling pressure right now, but then like, yeah, that's what it takes,
Yeah. And how does it feel, speaking of pressure and privilege, how does it feel to be carrying the Brazilian flag in this world tour peloton now? I think there's so many people so excited to watch you
Yeah.
race this year.
Like I really think that like Brazilian people are different, as in like the way of cheering. We are such a big country, so there's a lot of fans. I really feel like grateful for all of them. When you see like a
Mhm.
post of, I don't know, myself on Movistar Instagram, like the amount of Brazilian fans there, it's so nice. Like I really feel it. And also like on the races, sometimes a Brazilian flag or someone shout my name. This, like it feels really a dream, and yeah, like pressure is a privilege, so I might as well like enjoy it. I'm really enjoying, and to feel that also, I think like if I'm feeling that, that means that I'm getting to the point where I want to be. And yeah, everything that I want for my career are stuffs that will come with pressure. So yeah, I just need
It's
to.
part of the job.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah. So you have been already at Giro, Vuelta. Do you know your schedule for 2025? Are you doing any of those races?
Yeah, I will do one. But we're still like sorting it out. Cause also like since it's my first year on the team, they are
Yeah.
getting to know me, like which are my abilities, um, on like in which way I can they can use me. So yeah, we have more or less a race calendar already, but still like yeah, sometimes we are already like moving things around to really get the best out of me. But for sure, I'm gonna do one of the run tours.
Excited to see that. And how is a day in the life of a pro cyclist?
I think it's the best way. It's possible. Like I wake up at like here in Girona, I wake up at like 8 a.m. Um, like really have a chill morning. I would do like for sure my cornflakes or oat porridge. It depends on how the training is. And then yeah, like 1 hour after waking up, I would do my mobility session, activation, and then at 10 go for the ride, do my session, like normally 2 or 4 or 5 hours, depends on the day. Then come back, eat straight, a lot of carbs, a lot of carbs. That's my favorite part. And yeah, then like chill a little bit, rest a little bit. And if I have gym, I would go to the gym or like some, I don't know, breathing classes because I do it a lot. And yeah, and then eat again, dinner, sleep, and all over again.
Sounds really good. Though I'm sure those training sessions, a lot of them must be really tough.
Yeah, 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 it is, but yeah, part of the job.
And are weekends the same or more or less hours on the
No,
bike?
like it depends. Like since I mean I live on a Saturday every day, you know. So yeah,
Exactly. That's why I'm asking, but every day is the
yeah,
weekend for you,
every time
kind of.
that's it. So it depends. Like for example, tomorrow I have 5 hours and a half, and it's Tuesday. So yeah,
Yeah, nice. Yeah. When I can go on a ride during the week at 10, I'm always saying it's a pro hour,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's a
true,
pro ride hour.
100%.
Yeah. And where do you ride mostly here for your training? Do you go up Els Angels or do you do
Like
other
if I have
uh,
effort, I would go to Amer, San Marti climb, because it's like a really it's not that steep, but also like it's constant, you know. How do I say it? Constant,
yeah,
like
constant, yeah.
and it's like a 9K climb something.
Oh,
So
nice.
I'll go there. Normally all the pros are there also.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Els Angels is very famous, but you go up and then you go down and
yeah,
then
yeah,
I
it's yeah, that's it.
I
So
like more a constant long climb
yeah,
as well.
yeah. If I have efforts and like it's a short ride, then I would do the opposite side of else,
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
that's punchy. Yeah.
Yeah, because then there's no descent on the middle.
Yeah.
But I really like else. So if I have like a 2 hours ride, with efforts on the middle, I would go there.
Okay.
But then like, cause for to go to Amer is like 2 hours,
Mm,
less than 2 hours, it's impossible, you know.
yeah.
So yeah.
I
But
saw
yeah,
today you to Rocacorba.
yeah, 3 times.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah. On the end, I was like, no, no more Coca-Cola this year. But then like for my like if I have a free 4 hours ride, I would go to the coast. That's
Oh,
my
nice.
yeah.
Mine too.
And the winter, perfect. In summer, no, I would go to like St. Gregory to that area, but in winter, Coast Loop is the best.
Yeah, I agree. Though I probably go in a very different pace than you, but it's so nice to
But
get to.
one enjoying. the view.
Yeah. 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 You get there just to see the ocean, have some food, come back home.
That's it.
Perfect ride. Was I going to ask you? Um, do you see anything changing in Brazil now or South America? More women coming into the world tour?
Yeah, for sure. Like we have a lot of Latin Americans here now in Europe. Well, on my team we have Paula, Colombian girl. Also have Catalina, from Chile, in a pro Conti team. Juliana on picnic. So yeah, we have a lot of new faces in Europe, and I think that's also because like the Pan American races and stuff are like really working out, and yeah, I hope like year by year we improve that.
Yeah, that's really good. I also see, hopefully, I think that's what I'm saying. Hopefully, I'm right that more and more the teams are also looking into South America and in Africa, other destinations that are not typically known for cycling, but they are looking for talent.
Like if you stop to think, Brazil is such a big country. The amount
Yeah.
of talent that for sure has it there. Like
Yeah.
if you see, for example, Netherlands, it's such a small country. And
Tiny.
like
Yeah.
the top 20 best cyclists are from there.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that maybe like in Brazil, for example, there are some huge talent, maybe like a new Kopecky is there, and we don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. And any word of advice for any of the young female cyclists in South America that would like to also have this dream to come to Europe?
Yeah, to believe it and really try to work things out. Like, yeah, I mean, the amount of no I had in my life until I got to the first team. Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, you just need to keep showing up, keep trying. At some point, you have the yes, and you have the door opening here. So yeah, I think it's just keep showing up, do the work, believe it, and at some point, things will turn out.
Absolutely. Never give up. I think if you, like you said, just keep doing your work, keep getting stronger, and
Yeah,
don't be discouraged because it's not everyone that has yes, 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 yes. And
yeah, yeah,
yeah, I haven't heard anyone actually have that story that all the stars lined up and
yeah.
everything was
No,
easy.
in all parts of life, like if you're, I don't know, like someone that works on the finance, the first
Yeah.
trying to find a job is super hard, no? So yeah, it's the same in cycling. Just
Yeah.
have to be patient and to keep trying, knocking the door, and at some point it will come.
Yeah. And when you're not cycling, how do you reset and take care of yourself?
I really like to watch movies and read. So yeah, if I'm chilling, like having a chill afternoon, I would do that. I think that's the best way to relax. But also like being with my family and friends are, for me, it's like my heart is full. So yeah, I really miss them, but part of also the job, they come sometimes. Like my mom is here right now, super
Oh,
nice also.
nice.
Yeah, she rides, so I can ride with her a little bit. um but yeah, like being with my family, not doing much, just talking, and also of course watching soccer, because that's part of me. and, and yeah, just chilling.
You talked a little bit about eating cornflakes or oatmeal porridge. What is your nutrition like for before ride, recovery?
That's, I think that's the thing that I most improved the past year. Because yeah, I think we underfuel a lot, most of the women's peloton. And when I started like to really eat carbs and like clean carbs, um of course, like for example, the first 3 months I got some, like gained some weight, but then like the body just start burning all over again. It's like putting gasoline on a, I don't know, on a car, and the first few rides you feel like it's not going, and then boom, you know. So yeah, like I don't know, on a hard day I would eat in the morning 160, 170, almost 200 grams of carb. That's a lot. And
Yeah.
like, yeah, in the ride, fueling 100 grams of carbs. If I have like a easy day, then 50, 60 grams. And then come
And is
back.
it how many hours for the 2, 3 hours you have?
Yeah, like if I have
Okay.
2 hours, 50 grams.
Okay. Makes
In,
sense. Yep.
yeah. For example, today I have 4.5 and I did 90 grams per hour. So yeah, but it's also something that you need to train, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
'Cause,
Because your body doesn't digest
yeah,
that
yeah,
easily, so many carbs.
yeah, that's it. But yeah, like I try to eat as much clean as possible. So good foods, good carbs. And then, yeah, after the ride, more or less the same, like 150 grams of carb, depending on the day. And so yeah, a little bit of protein, of course, but mostly carbs.
Yeah. When I was training a lot, used to eat so many carbs, and I think I was the skinniest ever.
Yeah. And
Um,
also, like, if you fuel right on the ride, you don't feel the need of like, you don't feel hungry and like on the day, you know. So
yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. If you get home and you want to eat anything and everything, you
yeah,
didn't do
that,
it right.
that means that, yeah, you underfood.
Yeah. How about if you have a day off and you want a cheat meal? What is your favorite thing? Go to.
I for sure like a really good pizza or a hamburger. Yeah, like my top three favorite food is pizza, pasta, and sandwich and bread. So like I'm really, really huge fan of carbs. Eat like, yeah, pizza or maybe a hamburger, but I would say pizza for sure.
Yeah, I love pizza too. I'm a savory person, so you can put
Yeah, me
like
too. Me
a
too.
pie or pizza. Definitely going for
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah, me too. But like, if I have like a easy ride, 1.5 hours, I would stop on a cafe, eat a cake, maybe or a cookie, drink a coffee, enjoy the day. So yeah,
And as we spoke about, you signed up this year with Movistar um, team. What are your goals for the next 2 years? Any specific races, ambitions you are targeting for 2025 and 2026?
I would say for sure, like first year, improve as much as possible. Like learn, of course. Yeah, as I say, am like sharing the team with Marlen Heusser, Olympic medalist, Liane Liepert, like fourth on worlds. So like a two stage winner, Giro stage winner. So like really people that I can learn a lot from. And yeah, so I would say like first learn, improve, develop myself, improve, learn, develop myself, and yeah, like we'll see which level I am, you know. I really want to be a really good domestic for the team, someone that they really can trust. So yeah, for this 2 years would be this. Like as in like I did such a huge step and like on a fast way.
Yeah,
Now I'm like, yeah, Tota, now you arrived where you want to be. Then like take it easy, slowly. Um, so yeah, we'll see
I
where.
think that's smart, observe, learn exactly,
Yeah,
take advantage of everything that the
yeah,
team is giving to you. And I'm sure you're going to go big places.
yeah.
And I
I
really
really,
want to see you in Tour de Femme.
yeah, me too. I really trust them, so I think that's really important. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, I'm really putting all my trust on them, on my team, and my coach, my nutritionist, my doctor, so my directors. So yeah, I think we're on a good way, and yeah, I'm really believing that I can really reach a really high level. So yeah, we'll see about that.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, yeah.
And how was the Olympics? You were part of the Brazilian national team this past year, 2024. How was that experience?
Yeah, like when I got into cycling and I knew that I wanted to become professional cyclist, I put it on my door on my in Brazil, on my room, like the pictures of the Olympics, and I was like, yeah, this is where I want to go. But I was always thinking about Los Angeles 2028 because, yeah, if I was starting on 2022, I would have like 2 years to be on Olympics. So it wasn't like realistic, you know? But yeah, like things went pretty fast. I believed a lot and I dreamed a lot about Olympics. So when I was there, it felt like that I already been to, you know.
You
So
played it all in your head already. You had this vision board and you manifested.
yeah, because I really like to mentalize stuff, like put it on my head, how would be, things like that. And so yeah, it's huge. Like all the countries there, the nations, like people from Africa, like it's a mini city inside Paris. It was. So yeah, it was pretty special to be there since like in Tokyo we didn't have any cyclist, Brazilian cyclists. So yeah, I hope like it wasn't the race I've been wanting to. Like I didn't feel that great, but yeah, Los Angeles, I will still be there. So
I was going to ask if you were planning to go in 2028. So
yeah, for sure. Like I really learned a lot, absorbed a lot of things, and like I feel right now I'm ready to try something in Los Angeles.
great.
And I'm always thinking like, yeah, if in 2 years I was there, imagine in 4 years, like really doing the 4 year cycle to Olympics.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's more than half of what I have as in a professional cyclist. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. So that's an incredible 5-year plan. You have Movistar, you have the Olympics, a lot to look up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep showing it. We'll just keep showing up, putting my
Yeah.
work,
Living
and
your dream every day, living
that's
your Saturday.
uh-huh. Living Saturday on my dream.
Love it. Just have a few fun rapid fire questions for you.
Okay, let's do it.
Um, I think I know the answer to this one, but favorite training route in Brazil?
In Brazil, Vista Chinesa, Cristo
How
Redentor.
about Girona?
Coast Loop.
And favorite anywhere, if you could pick anywhere you've been, what's your favorite route?
I would say Coast Loop. Yeah, Girona.
Okay, cool. Hardest race you have done?
Giro d'Italia, stage 4 or 5, I think. The day that we climbed Blockhouse.
Do you prefer a tough, steep climb or a very technical descent?
Tough steep climb, I would say.
Any pre race ritual or superstition?
I would talk with my parents like 1 hour before race.
One song that gets you hyped up.
Rufus do Sol.
I like that. I'm going to put it on my playlist. And if you could ride with any cyclist, past or present, who would it be?
That's a hard question. Well, I would say like Anna van der Breggen. Like now I can race against her since she's back from retiring. So yeah, her.
Awesome. Anything else you would like to share with us?
Yeah, I think something that I would say is that like expect rocks on your path because that's part of life. You don't have like a yeah a super happy days all year, you know. But yeah, expect it, and you will be prepared when it happens, you know.
Wise words. Thank you, Tota, so much for sharing your time. Really
But
appreciate your insights. Hopefully, I'll see you out there in the roads here in Girona.
yeah, we get a coffee.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah, for
Once you
sure.
have an easy ride, a few extra hours on your day, let's do that.
Yeah.
And that's all for today's episode. I want to thank the listeners for tuning in. Your support means everything. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider following, leaving a review, and sharing it with your friends.